Okay, I may have it right this time. You guys have been on with me every time I made some kind of error. So, um, man, it happens. Anyway, I believe I finally got it and got it straight. I hope. Okay. Um, Quality is what it is, I guess. Whew. So, I'm gonna just finally get on and do this. So, okie dokie then. Well, let's see if I can. Don't know if I can do this myself. I will try. See if I can find it. Let's see if I can get to it here. I don't see it yet. Let's go to community. Of course not. Oh, it's not here. Let's go home. And it is not up. There it is. I'll copy the link. Go back here. I think that's it. There. Yeah, we're trying it again. Okay. All right, Sonia, I think I may have gotten it. So I think things are somewhat okay. We'll see. I changed the, oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. This is what happened when you press the buttons. All right. This is it. This is definitely what happens. Anyway, I finally got it. I did pin it myself. It's from the playlist, so. Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, I did put in the ship there, as you can see. Okay. We basically just have some glazing to do and the lighthouse, and that is it, which is why I zoomed in on the lighthouse. All right, I think that's about as sharp as I can get it. Sonia, I built my own corner. It even has my name gold plated. So I earned that. I definitely do. Okay, the lighthouse, as you can see by the lines, is pretty flat. Okay. And you know what? That's what I did not put on that so I gotta do that all over again. Oh crap. So I gotta unpin it. That's garbage. Let's unpin it. There. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's see if I can do it. I'll just remove it. And let's make that disappear. Because that was just pure hot garbage. Alright. Let's really get down to business with this thing. Like I said, I'm gonna have to round off what parts that are flat, so it looks like a rounded lighthouse, at least. I'm going to use the script liner to do that. And we gotta mix some colors here. Let's see. Actually, I should scrape off the stuff I had from last night. One of the benefits of having a sharp blade, it we'll get it off there. No water, it's just me and a little bit of elbow grease. Take this stuff off of there. Clean it up a little bit here. That, and I really don't want to get rid of all that white paint that I gorged out of the tube there. As long as it's wet, as long as I put water on it, it will keep. It's clean enough for what I want to do. I think all others may have forsaken me, and I don't blame them. Nobody wants to keep going through all of that. Get rid of that. Okay, I cleaned that up. Fair enough. There. Hey, Madonna, welcome back. No, you probably won't, because they've been so close in time of all the mess ups. So I do have it at the right frame rate where it can at least be 720. All right, which is the low end of high definition, but it seems to do well with this computer, this particular computer. All right. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. We'll get to getting with this thing. I do need to curve things here and get it rounded off. I'll try with this. I don't know if my blue's gone. Let me use the reverse here. The yellow. We don't really need the yellow. The red is good. The blue is not. The blue is solid. The green is fine. I don't really need the green much. The brown is fine. And I know the white's good. Okay, the only thing that kind of gave up the ghost was the blue. So we'll get the blue out of there. We'll put some more blue in. We're going to need the blue anyway. So we'll wipe that right off. I don't think I need the yellow. Hope we can get rid of the yellow. All right. The yellow's not needed. That dark blue dried up. I really don't believe I need any of this this yellow either. That can go bye-bye. We don't need the yellow. I won't need the green particularly for anything unless I mix it for a shadow color. So we'll keep the blue around. We might go with a lighter blue for the lighthouse here. And if I need to darken it, I'll just add the brown to it. So that's no big deal. All right. Let's get to this. Let me move myself up here in the seat. Let's just approach this lighthouse. I think I'll use a hell is this thing? A round brush. We'll let me think how I'm gonna do this. I'll curve the underside. So we use a little bit of brown. We'll get some brown. We'll put it right here. Get a little bit of blue. Pop it in there like that. A little bit of red in there. Get some more blue. Darken it just like that. All right, and we'll start to add some curves and stuff to it. I have to be pretty careful. It's pretty. It's still shiny. That means it's still kind of sticky there. All right, we're gonna come underneath. I'll still get the little wedge shape in there. The wedge shape should be in the same spot, same position. And we'll curve it. As long as we got a little curve in it, like so. I have to curve that part underneath here, but I'm gonna use a different color enough of that. That's fine. As long as I got a curve there, we're good. All right, let's get a little touch of white. All right, a little grayish, that's fine. I'm gonna come here. Just like that, we'll curve it up there. And we'll get a curve here. If we're the underneath, I'll curve it. Here, we can just fill this in because we'll reshade all of that. Because the lighthouse in itself is pretty much backlit. So, a little bit of that going on with that fellow. I'll take a little bit of this dark color. Right on the bottom of that, we'll add a little shadow. Like that, all right? Just for a wee bit of shadow there. Okay, all right. As I'm checking things out, I'm looking at it. Let's put a little bit of blue. Get a touch of white there. Put it in there. For the windows, more or less. We'll sketch those in. Now the windows also have their own little curve. Come down on the other side. Like so. Just get a curve in there. Okay. Just like you see me do it right now. Like I say, a lot of that might be shaded in dark. It will be lit more on the left hand side. Okay, but right now I am just really filling all of that in. All right, the windows we're not going to concern ourselves about. We will get to those probably last. Okay, let's just get back into some more of a gray color. So we're going to get some blue here. Let's get a little bit of red. Pop it in there. That brown in that too. Now it's more on the red side, which is fine. Get some blue, evens it all out. Get it pretty dark. Stirring it in there. A touch of white. It'll gray it out a little bit. Get some more brown in that. Okay, there, we'll return back to that gray. Get a little touch of white and you'll see that it gets gray again. See, just like that. Many ways to get gray. And we'll use this. All right. We're gonna come in, we're gonna block this lighthouse right in. Okay, get as close to that edge as you possibly can. The edge was done by a ruler. You just inch it as close as you can, as close as you possibly can. And I will just keep on inching it ever so close. Just be careful. Come on around, we'll fill all of this in. If I can't get something, I'll just use the script liner. The other side can be a little tricky, depending if you're left or right-handed. I'll go for the bottom here. I'll get as close as I can to that edge, keep it straight. We'll fill in the rest. Close as I can, really close. You don't want a wiggly edge on your lighthouse. Not unless the lighthouse is like totally destroyed. Okay, now I went over the edge a little bit, as you can see. I should be able to wipe that free. I just clean off my brush. See that? And I'll just keep wiping it free. I'll get rid of that edge there too. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second, this life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing, new focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'm leaving impression. Get a little bit of gray. I'll come back here on this edge, and fill that in a little bit. Just like so. Just put it right in there. I'll take some of this gray, because I got enough of this matching color. Oh, this brush might be a little too thick to do that. I'll just use the corner. Even though I'm gonna color most of this in with another color, I still want it to match. Why would I want it to match? Because once you put the underlying color on, remember it picks up the color underneath. So it's best try to get it to match as best as you can. Alright, like so. Whew. Alright. Let's go with the strip liner. We're gonna go back into this gray again with the strip liner. And some color in. And keep it rounded. Okay. All right. We're gonna get a little touch of white. We're gonna come in, we'll put a little bit of shine in that window there. And maybe a little bit here. All right. We're going to probably work on the darker side here. I'll take a very small flat brush and do that. But once again, it is backlit on the, hello Sweeney, how are you? You know, I don't even remember the lighthouse that, I don't even remember the painting I gave you. Isn't it sad? I remember it not. Let's take a little green and put it right here. Okay. A little bit of red. They're two opposite colors, then they're going to tend to gray each other out. A little more green than that. They brown each other out. Right. Pop a little blue in that. There we go. See how dark it gets? It's pretty what you're looking for. That's what you need. Something a little dark there. Okay. Now, you got a dark part here, and it is dark because once again, this guy's backlit. So right on its corner there. See, you can get away with it with a smaller brush. You can get into those little areas. It's pretty dark, especially here on the edge. You fade it out here. Fade it out. And we're gonna play with some of the darkness. The darkness in the mid stuff, even up in here. fairly dark up here. Extend that dark a little bit out here toward the middle. Up on the top, don't forget the top. Like that. Keep it fairly dark up there. All right. We're going to take some white. And on the other side, we're going to fade it right in. Get it pretty close. Get it pretty close to the outer edge there. As you come toward that medium part, you melt that right in. Fade it right in. Put it right in there. I'm going to take our script liner. If I can find it here. A little water. Go into some white here. Right on this edge here. Get the direct hit of sunlight right in there. Since I only want it on this edge there. Right on this edge right in here. Just like that. Right on this primary edge. Okay. Just like that. The sun is hitting right there. Okay. And we can put a little bit of love on the rocks there. All right. And as we're doing that, we'll bring some of this white here, shine some of this up a little bit more. I'll bring it down a little bit, right about here. Okay. Oh, nope, it's gonna fall. Let's go back up. That was my fault. That was the whole camera, or the whole stand. I gotta bring the camera down. How about that? There we go. There's two ways I can bring this camera down. And so that way I had recently did, that was the bad way. Okay, let's bring this over. Over here. Get it out of the way. All right. And we'll get some nice white around in here. But the paint's dry now, so I can really put in some little sun highlights in there. Just in certain areas, certain spots. And we're gonna let that dry. And it will. It's just paint, no glycerin or anything. you'll see what's gonna happen once I pop some of these in here. All right, let's see. But we're gonna add some the shading from the lighthouse. It's gonna go on part of these rocks also. So I'll highlight a few of these and then just emphasize that shade a little bit more once you see it in there. Okay. And this will all make a little more sense. So you're putting on layer after layer. Well, kind of a good thing that I started this afresh again. But you can always go back and look at it, check it out, see what you did right, what you did wrong. And all of it is just a quick correction. So, okay. He didn't miss all the tricks. I didn't delete the video, just the ones that messed up. So he didn't miss anything. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. As I'm looking, all right, because there's really not much to this as far as finishing it off. But what I do like about this is that I can add the, let's see if I can get a little water here. If I got a little bit of darkness left, I can do it with this. Okay, we can actually sneak the windows in here. And the windows will remain dark, but we will sneak them in there. Just like this. All right. So I'm gonna make sure I got enough of this really dark stuff to pull this off. Now, in painting, you're just doing a representation of things. All right. Especially if they're kind of, oh crap. I'm sorry, guys.
Most people don't know I don't thank you, citizen.
Who?
Oh, I just got a scam thing wanting me to hit a link and validate my info.
No.
I don't do
No.
delete
it. Get rid of it.
Is it the 4 things? Or the 3? Delete.
Yep. There you go. Yep. Trash it. There you go. Move right to trash. That easy. Yeah, don't do it. They get people every year. That mess. Okay. Okay, we got another one. Let's bring it down this way. And keep it rounded window shape best you can. I don't have to have it in there super perfect, as long as the representation is there. All right, like so. I don't have to put anything in there. It's not hollow, like it's not see-through. So as long as they're represented in there. Okay. Now I could put, get a little water here, go back into the dark. I could put the frame of the doorway in there too. I had it there before, but I penciled it in. So we'll do the upside down letter V like this. And we'll come down like this. All right. And we'll pop that in there like that. Okay. Hey, Fatima. Yeah, everything's on part 1. Okay, this lighthouse is like the last of everything. I don't believe. I'll make it a little sharper if you guys can't see it. The ship was added in before I turned the cameras on. The ship was today before I turned the cameras on. The lighthouse and the shadow of the lighthouse is going to bring us next. Okay, and that's really the only thing. I just have to physically move the camera itself. I don't have to move this whole thing. And it's just easier, really, to do it this way. Right to the bottom there. All right, cool. All right, we have a shadow to add. I will use the 3/4 inch brush, and I will create some dark stuff here. We got some already. It's right here. Okay. I might want to add a little more blue in that though. Get it deep purple. Okay. And get some water. All right. Now, the key to doing something like this, get it pretty watery, get it pretty light. All right. And put it in by layers if you can't get it right the first time over. All right. So it's best for you to try to do it a couple times, then the attempt to do it and you don't get it correct. Okay, here's the object itself. Now I'll exaggerate going the other way because it's so close to the edge. So I'll just come here just like this, bring it out there like that. Then I'll just bring it all lumpy this way. Extend it and spread it out like that. All right, and you will see that when it dries. Okay, you'll still see the rocks and whatnot. Now remember, I got the light on, so the light's hitting right on this corner, so you might not see it too well yet. All right, but it is definitely in there. It's not perfect, not supposed to be. It's lumpy going over rocks, but there you go. Okay, if by chance, we got a special report. What happened here? Let's see what we got. Oh, press that button. It's going to speak on the unidentified objects. Listen, there better be UFOs. Better say Enterprise on the side. Okay, I want this a little darker. We'll just glaze that darkness around. Just to make it even darker. And right up in here, same thing. And we're gonna shape that. I just use the corner of the brush. We'll shape all that darkness around there. So, okay. I'm gonna wipe my brush off, still wet, and gently back and forth. Just smooth it out there. Just like that. Come here. And I'm just really softening that edge. Of course, you guys didn't see not one lick of what I just did. That's what happens when your mind is on other stuff. Mainly, it's on me getting this correct for you guys to see it. And what did I do? You guys don't see jack. You know why? Yeah, it's just my OCD acting up. Anyway, that's what I did. I just darkened it a little bit. As it dries, you'll still see the 3 windows. You'll still see stuff hanging around over there. But the general shape of the lighthouse is there. All right, let's pull back a bit before I destroy something else. All right, that might be good. Let's bring this back up. Let's see if I can get the whole. Yeah. Okay, we're good right about. Oh, something like that's fine. Put it right there. The reason why I'm moving it because I know I have to move that I have to move the palette. The palette's put somewhere where you guys can see it. See, now I can just move the whole light, the whole kit and caboodle. Just move it right there. And press the window, sharpens it up. And there you have it. Whew, my God. All right, you see the shadow. Okay, you see it's dark here, lighter here on this edge. You got the clouds, got nice contrast there. Um, we got our water foam happening here, and all of this is shown on the all of it is shown on the other video. Okay, I can probably glaze a little bit of shadow in the water. Um, we'll do that. Let's get a little touch of water. Let's go into our cobalt blue here. We'll bring the cobalt over here. All right. Yeah, we'll put a little bit of brown in there. We'll kind of gray it. That's like that. Just stir it up in there. Okay. Then we'll get some water. Put it in there. We'll glaze a few shadow spots in the water on the left hand side coming into the sun. We'll do it that way. We'll just take the brush with a nice sharp edge. Okay. And we'll group in some shadows here. Go into some of that bright area. All right. Just like so. Keep it horizontal also. Do yourself a favor, keep it horizontal. See, you have some come in a little further like this. Get some more of that color. I think it was this stuff here. And keep it horizontal. And I'm going to that's a little solid there. As we get a little closer, they start getting a little wavy or whatnot, but they're starting to disappear from over here. We'll spin it out that way. So we'll bring some of that in there. I don't have to go too far in. A little heavier there. All right. So you know, it adds a little more life to there, to that. everything kind of evens out. You want to see Elmo. Oscar's great. Okay. All right, I'm staring at it aimlessly. Let's get rid of that. I'm still staring at her. I guess she'll be somewhat all right. Let's pull back a little bit. I'm trying to think if I got anything that'll show it. Show it off frame wise. Let's give this a shot. Might be too big, but we'll see. Black frame. Eh. That looks fairly okay, I guess. The black frame, I guess it corners it fairly well-ish. Interesting. So it's not too bad. It always has kind of a different look when you slap a frame on it. You know, that's not too bad. I don't think I have anything else that size that will do it justice. I think that's the only thing I have. I do believe. I don't even think that brown one. The brown one's too small. I got one that's 11 by 17. That's really too small. The white one is way too big. So that was the only frame I have of it. Yeah, I'll use the gold pen this time. Yeah, you guys are bringing back giant. Ooh, that's the same color as the sand, huh? you're gonna have to work to see my signature on this. I like that. Looks like we got a loose piece of hair on this. It's about to separate my signature a little. That's all good. You guys will see it if the light hits it right. I kind of like it with my signatures like that. That's neat. All right. Let's peel off this tape. It was longer to get my video right than it was to actually do the painting. Isn't that sad? Oh, that's what I get. Look at that print I just put on my, that's what I get. I deserve every bit of what I just did. I deserve it. It's all right. We can always go back over that. See? Hashtag don't panic. Make it go away. I think I had white paint on my finger, and that's what transferred over. The hazards. Now, I preference a white border, a border on my paintings. I don't necessarily do it all the time, but the majority of the time I do put the border on them. It's because aesthetically I like the way it looks. Gives a nice professional, sharp, neat appearance to it. All right, it's just 1-inch tape, and I just put half on the half on the board, half on the paper. Now this is just giant paper. I do have my backing board here spray painted in varnished black. All right, it's just I know that eventually my board is going to look like this, so I'll do the paper, and once the paper is messy and gross, I'll just switch out paper. And it's just, you know, tape. You know, take it off the easel, tape the paper on the back, slap it back on there. You know, there you go. Are we going to Sesame Street? What are you gonna want to do? I don't know. Oh, that's nice. If one put light rays in, do you do them the same as was the sunbeam? Yeah, I can. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I could do that, sure. The thing is I should have put well, I couldn't at the time, but I would have put the light rays in before I put the darker clouds in. It would just give you more distance. I wouldn't put the light rays in now because of the dark clouds. But yeah, I could put them in. Let me show you something. I meant to show you this before I started. I didn't because of all of what was happening today. Yeah, I'll show you the photo of what she sent me. Now, look at this painting. Okay, let me zoom in. Have a little more effect if I zoom this in a little bit. I said in. Zoom in there, Sammy. All right, focus back on here. All right. Here's the photo I went by. You see that? That is her photo. That is her pencil sketch. All right, so obviously she did a version, of course, but she sent that to me when I had asked for photos. Okay, and so that's what she did. So it was a beach scene with a lot of rocks, water. The water was kind of rough, the sun, and she did have sun rays in her clouds. Okay, I omitted the sun rays because of the glycerin, really, and it was just too late. Once I put the dark clouds in there, it was just too late for the to put the rays in. Okay, but that's what it. Her name's Catherine Chase, and that's the sketch she sent me, and that sketch turned into this. So, And yeah, she did have like little green bushes and whatnot in there on the corner. I felt that wasn't really necessary. All the rocks and the shadow was going to keep that side of the painting pretty busy. All right, so we're pretty equaled off as far as um, composition. The right amount of dark compared to the right amount of light. Okay, so we got even dark here, and you got your light going the other way. So it looks like a big yin and yang. See? Okay, if you didn't notice that. All right. Um, because we got darks, and then we have a lot of mids here. Okay, and you got a little bit of mids in here, but then you got your light color, which is here, bottom half here. So you got light, mid, dark on the top and on the bottom. So everything pretty much evens itself out. So, oh boy, now people are seeing images here too. I don't see no. I don't see nothing. Okay, somebody sent me an email here. Let's see what you got going on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There, listen it up. All right. Somebody had did a representation of one of my paintings, and I think I'm gonna post it. It was the eagle painting, and they did their version of it. They sent it to me, then I sent back corrections of what they can do to it, and then they just sent it to me again. So I'll post it on my page. But there you have it. I think this is more impromptu than anything else, even though it's an instruction series. But it was one her breakdowns of a painting, and two, it also helped me get rid of the sailboats. I didn't do rough water, but I did do a little ocean there, so that knocks that out. So my little list is getting shorter and shorter. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and pack that bus to Sesame Street. You probably got 2 flat tires and don't even know it until you get 30 miles out. It's a good thing I double looked at what you wrote, Sonia. Okay, Fatima needs new vowels. Hers are broken. I for 1 second I thought that V was a B. So we'll just let that end right there. That's why I hesitated and I stopped. Thank you, Oswita. Yeah, RV DJ she just about turned this chat to a whole different thing, to which we call the Jerry Springer Show. So I appreciate it, Fatima. The sky is relatively simple to do. You fade and you blend colors that are related to each other. So white is pretty much related to anything, but the yellow that fades into the orange, that fades into the, or yellow that fades into yellow ochre, fades into red, fades into orange, which fades into maroon, which fades into blue. Okay, and then you have purple, which is related to everything in there. Even the opposite of purple, which is yellow. So yes, everything coincides with each other, and the color palette is relatively similar. Um, the whole color palette. All right, your brown and your purple are related to each other. The mixtures you get are all obviously related to each other. All right, so yeah, and since we got our grays on a weird kind of purplish side, all right, the yellow obviously is a great complement to all of that. Okay, so we got a little bit of everything. We got a little bit of everything going there. And once again, I'll keep repeating it till the day comes. We do have an auction coming up on my birthday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 30 paintings, various prices, travel. But Donna did a fantastic job, as she usually does. I don't do too many of these auctions. This is for a purpose, because it is for me to purchase another high def camera, like the one that's sitting there staring at me, so I can give you guys really good quality videos here. I have a lot of gray too. What happens if you put Sesame Street in the GPS? That's very, very interesting. You know what? I've never really thought about that. And since you brought it up, Sonia, you wait till Jim is asleep and you put it in the GPS and tell him you're going to Vermont. Let's see where it brings you. And make sure you have the phone on, because it should make for a very interesting conversation while you guys go to New York City somewhere. They filmed it in New York. I don't believe they filmed it in Hollywood. I think it was in New York City. They filmed a lot of that. So, all right, guys. I don't believe I have anything else really. Right now, I'm just sitting here. I think I really don't want to clean the palette like that. I can still salvage some stuff. I don't really want to get rid of all of that titanium white, even though I have some more, but it's not the brand that I usually use, so I don't want to kill off the titanium white. The green can stick around. Oh crap, why did I just do that? That was reckless. The red we can make disappear. That's not too much of that left. Okay. I'll be cleaning this up with the that was an ugly sound. I probably almost shattered the blade. This palette, I must confess, is wonderful. Because if it can take the abuse I give it, yeah, I give it a thumbs up all day. Okay. Most definitely. Let's put the towel back on my lap so I can wipe this stuff off my blade. I do double coat my towel because I have to wipe across horizontally, so to get underneath the blade. Because as you can see, the blade gets pretty beat up pretty fast. All right. Okay. I don't know if I need this blade anymore. I'll just spray it with the rubbing alcohol here. And just wipe it off. That rubbing alcohol, it just eats this stuff right up. Okay. Eats it right up. And yes, I use the cheap restaurant napkins. Get rid of this stuff. Once again, it does eat this stuff right up. I just need to clean it. Needs to clean enough of it. So I got those three colors still lagging around, and I'll I'll keep them, I'll preserve them. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know if I'll come on later or not. All depends. I'm just spraying water on top of it, and I'll put the lids back on it, and it keeps it relatively wet, just like that. Just slap them on there, and then whatever colors I need, I just add on top of that. Once again, it preserves my little paint and whatnot. So who knows what I'm gonna do next? I don't know. What I can do is mark off what I already did. Okay, so that Sonya will be taking Jim coast to coast. I'm pretty sure. Sesame Place. It's probably across the street from the Hershey's Park. I'm pretty sure they're probably in close proximity to each other. So, yeah. All right. I believe I ran out of things to say and do. I finally got this freaking thing to work correctly, and it's at least 720, I think. So we're good there. I'm happy about that. So, I'll check out this video a little bit later on. It takes a while for the chat to appear, because I download these when I'm done. So I apologize for the multiple streams. That was not in my plans, but you know, crap happens. But I did not want to do that. Sonya comes on at 6:30-ish or so. All right, so we'll be over there raising hell. Okay, and what else? I think that's about it. Like I say, whatever idea that might pop up or come up in my mind, who knows? I gotta buy more of these sizes because I'm painting them all up. I bought 6. I have 1 left. The shame of it all. I got 16 by 20s here, but I have to buy some more of these smaller sizes. Because once again, I ran out of them. Maybe I'll mess with an acrylic pour. I got plenty of those to screw around with. So maybe I gotta show you guys my toy. My toy came in. Here's one that actually works. Okay. Yeah, see? It actually works, and this is how it's supposed to work. All right. So you got 2 ways to make your circles, obviously here and then on the outside there. That's the way it's supposed to work. Okay. The woman, what's her face? Her name's Veronica. Me Paintings. She has one pretty much like this. Okay, I'm pretty sure they got some that work that's like over $100. I'll be damned to buy a circle wheel for $100. But anyway, this is the way it works. That's what it's supposed to do. All right. So they're pretty cool. And yeah, I'll use it for my pours and whatever else. But I just wanted to show you, it's got little grooves on it and everything. And now that I have fingernails, I'm able to maneuver it a little bit better. But that's the way it looks. All right. I still got the shell from the other ones. Because they come in handy also. So, but yeah, it is a cool little gadget. Yeah, $100 for that. But no, I only paid what, $20 for that thing there. So yeah. So no, I wouldn't pay $100 for one. I think the one that's $100. It has little plastic knobs on it, so you can just move it that way. Hell, I can glue a freaking knob on that and do that. So no, I wouldn't be doing anything like that. I'll have a buddy weld one on. So, all right, guys. If nothing else is planned for my day that I know of, I don't know yet. I will. When we're gonna try, I got rid of a paintbrush, so I guess I'm gonna make another one of. See this? So I think I'm gonna make another one, and it is pretty handy because they got the screws in it, so you sharpen it. This might be I can probably get away with just this because it's thinner. You should, you sharpen it, just press it, screw it in there, and the threads make their own threads in the wood, and there you go. So I got, I don't have to hold it here anymore. And I got them in various sizes, these giant ones. So they're pretty cool. So I guess I'll make a double of those. So, oh, where is no, she's not here. She left. I don't think she came back. I'll have to talk to her. I think the painting. She said painting. Yeah, I don't see her, so she must not have came back. All right, I'll speak to her. I'll get hold of her. Okay, guys, that be it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive home safely, Sonya. And I shall see y'all when I see you. Peace.